talk about this, but I'm probably going to talk about this. But I have such, okay, listen. I was telling my daughter, these are people, there are certain type of people in this world, right? There's people that think violence never solves a thing. They think that, all love and peace. You've seen that with the hippie movement, right? Everybody just wants love, peace, no war. Even Dr. King was about, peaceful demonstrations, even though he was getting violence, and then there are those who think violence is the answer to everything, okay? And then there are those who gonna go with whatever's clever. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go with you. Now, I said that for a reason, because I'm the middle. I think I'm from Chicago. Of course, violence is the key to everything, and I'm not offended that you call me a thug. Why would I be offended for that? Listen, I say that all the time. I say that I'm a thug and I hang with thugs, okay? Trick Daddy got a song say, I'm baby, cause I'm a thug. Not only that, R. Kelly got a song to say, apologies of a thug. So, it's not right what's being done to that man. Guilty or not, it's a certain process in the way of law. Don't do whatever you want to do. That's thug behavior. But I'm not talking about that right now. Okay? And then, of course, I'm down for Slim Thug all day long. So I'm not offended because somebody says, oh, you're a thug. I don't look at it as a bad thing. First of all, I'm from Chicago. Okay? Like, yeah. Listen, or you gonna be thug. If you ain't no thug about you, or somebody gonna take you for it. Like, are you know where to play now. Even though I've said all this, I'm really about peace, love, and joy. I just feel like, let's just talk about it. There's no reason. Like, violence, I'm not above violence. Like, yeah, I will get down with you. And probably quick. But I prefer not. I prefer to not even get there. But you're not going to disturb my peace. Okay, so I said all that to say more than one thing. One thing is this. I'm not a person that's going to go out and protest. You're not going to see me on the street in a large gathering saying, do better for me. Like, no. That's just not me. And I don't feel no kind of way of people. If that's how you want to express yourself, then do such. Like, I'm expressing myself like right now, like this. I'm not out on the street. This is my expression, and then so I was saying it to say that I wouldn't be somewhere looting either. I just wouldn't. That's just me. I wouldn't be out protesting, and I wouldn't be out looting. I think it's time. I think you should handle things peacefully, but I'm not above violence. Understand, my purpose in life is to be obedient to my purpose in life and not be distracted by a lot of things that don't matter. Some things do matter, and if you ever watch any of my vlog, you know that I'm very passionate, and I express myself passionately. Thus, you see I have copper hair, okay? You don't do that for a dull person. Trust me, I always got something to say. And, it's my own opinion. Okay. I'm not offended about being a thug. I am a thug. I do thug things. You're not going to turn me against the word just because you want to use it a certain kind of way. I think that America is the biggest thugs. We take stuff. Yes, we do. And we bully people all the time. What is a thug? Like, yeah, I bully folks. Yes, I do. And I'm tall too. I'm taller than the average. So I stand there too with my height. And I use my voice. And I do that. But that's to protect what I feel like I need to. Because I'm from Chicago. Like, that's just what you do. And not only that, it's just like, that's who I am. And you're not going to change that about me. That's the essence of me. I can learn to adjust it in certain manners, or, go about it a certain way. My cousin says that you just go for it, like straight up. Ain't no in between with me though. That's what it is. Okay, but because I see both sides. Now, I know people, it's like, oh, it's a piece of protest. First of all, I just want to say, I mentioned that I was from Chicago. So there has been times in a neighborhood where a police officer had been killed or shot, or something had happened to them. They don't come peacefully knocking on doors kindly and saying, who did this? That's not what they do. They come for blood because it's one of their own. It's the way. I'm not saying that I agree with the tactics, but I'm not going to condemn them for it. That's the way of war. If a town or a place is being, don't do quote unquote what's right in the eyes of people who want to avenge, then it costs them something. It's going to cost you something so that you can fix your problem. We see it. Listen, it's nothing new under the sun. Think about it. In the scripture, the children of Israel, Jacob's son's sister, Dinah, got raped by Shechem. Okay? Levi and Simeon went and killed all the men. Okay? Killed them all. And then the other brothers come and looted the place. Took the spoil, and Jacob called them obnoxious. Samson owed some people some money, and he went and robbed a whole bunch of people to pay some other people. So don't tell me that violence is not what's being used in times of anger or distress. Like, stop. Pretend not. You got nuclear bombs too. Like, we're not a place of peaceful, diplomatic. You bully as much as you can. You thug your way through. So don't try to make me condemn somebody for their actions when I'm not in a place to do such a thing. And neither are you. Like, I would prefer that this man, which we know, listen, it don't come to a head like this unless you've been doing some stuff. And listen, life is precious. I bet you he understands that more and more now that he have all those police officers outside of his house. He's understanding that life is precious. I didn't even watch the video. I won't, because I'm not going to be torn towards hate and everything that I don't need to be in order to keep me to be functional in life and smile and inspire. Because I don't need that. Like, I know, like, first of all, you don't have to do all this. You knew it was wrong when you see it, just like everybody else when they seen it knew it was wrong. I've only seen just a bare minimum, and I knew that it was wrong. So why did it have to come to this? No matter how much propaganda is being pushed behind it, it should never have to come to this, because you knew what it was wrong when you seen it. So you refused to do what's right. That happened to the children within the family of children of Israel. That happened. The tribe of Benjamin, what did they do? They protected the men who had brutally raped another tribe's wife. And the man cut his wife into pieces and sent it to all the tribes. And then the other 11 tribes fought against Benjamin because they refused to do what was right. So, listen, if you don't do what was right, what do you expect? You can't continue. Listen, look at the definition of oppression. You cannot continue to oppress people and think listen, even your most loyal dog, if it feels like its life is in danger, it will bite back. It's just what it is. Like, first of all, you're not going to threaten me. And I know people's like, oh, this happened. The way people went out and they had their guns and they wanted a haircut. Did you forget that part about the guns? Because they're not respecting you or your color. Now they're respecting what you're holding. But they won't get you to sign those away, right? Because guns kill people. No, people kill people, clearly. I'm being really calm. I put this here in because that's how I am stirred up within myself. But I'm stirred up not because I feel like, just why? Why don't you care enough about the person that's next to you that it had to be this? It doesn't need to be that. It doesn't. Like, please, let's just everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. People don't want to be cool though. And then they say, oh my goodness. No, you caused it. Like, you just did. Like, please. All right. You know, And what I'm saying too, you know, it's not just one thing. It's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of things going on. And it's like, how do you focus? And there's so many things going on. That's why that's why I'm all the way copper. That's why I just want to, like, I've been joking about it, but it's like the truth, that I'm at a perfect balance between wrath and peace. I choose peace every day. I want peace. I step in peace. Let's just solve it that way. However, I am willing to do what needs to be done if you don't want to choose peace. But that's going to be you. I'm saying choose peace. All right, I've been speaking on it very passionately. I want to talk about R. Kelly because the fact of the matter is this. In law, there are processes. That's the point of the whole system of law. It's a process. You know, when they take your stuff, they say due process. Yeah, because it completed a process in order to do it. What's being done to him, you know, like, I'm not finna condemn him for what the world is guilty of. Stop it. You telling me, okay, he molested and, you know, doing whatever things strange to some young girls for fame, and they, you know, they hurt and distraught about it. And I'm saying, like, well, let the truth be told. Don't just bully the man and make him guilty if you can't prove it, in a way that don't pull on people's heart. Like, let's speak to the truth of the matter. Because the truth of the matter too is this. You legalize, listen, it's no difference. That's the same sexual sin. If I'm sleeping with another man that's not my husband, that's a sexual sin. It's all the same thing. You saying it's okay for the two women to get married. You saying it's okay for the lesbians and the gays and the transsexuals all to have one bathroom and everything is fine and dandy and you can choose whatever gender you want. But you gonna tell me he can't piss on a little girl who say okay? Okay, he can't, but let's process it right. Don't just bully him because you feel like you can. Because you don't feel like you have to go through the process with him listen. The very mayor of Chicago needs to go on trial too. This is Leviticus. Don't get me started. I like her though. They call her Stone. They so ignorant. I like her a little bit though. She seemed pretty cool, at least from the memes. They be like, on Stone. I be like, that. She's straight up. Sorry, outside. So anyway, yeah, I just feel like it's not right. And I seen the justice system firsthand do things that's not right. You can't decide when you're going to uphold a law only because of that person per se. Like, they tried him before and then he didn't get convicted. They couldn't try him clearly in Chicago, so what they do, put federals, and then what they do, just keep him in jail. He can't get no bond, he can't get out, nothing. Just keep him in jail. Nothing. You can't even hear a word from R. Kelly. He wasn't lying when he was crying on there saying about his life. He's fighting for his life. You take away the man's freedom, listen. I feel like they saying, I can do it to you no matter how much money you got, nigga. That's how I feel about that. Because not everybody is being done like that. And you're so quick to condemn it. Like, I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not. You know what? People do whatever they do. Whatever that motivates them, that's what they do. Everybody do something from a specific motivation. You know? It could be truth. It could be gain, you know, capital. It could be a lot of things that motivates a person. You don't know. So people do that based upon their motivation. But I'm just saying, let's get to the at the end of the day, what's being done is not okay. No matter what he done, it's not okay. It's just not. They did the same thing to Bill Cosby. They want to show you, no matter how much money you got, we can still do whatever we want to do. You know, it's they. What do you think, undercover brother? All right, I'm done because it's a fire time and I'm full of it, okay? So, all right. Thank you. I'm Beauty's Queen. And we can speak about it. And that's why I'ma stay focused. Scriptures, pictures that live, that's in and no tender.